Otis Redding, the legendary soul singer known for his powerful voice and timeless hits such as Sittin' on the Dock of the Bay, met a tragic and untimely end on December 10, 1967. His death not only shocked the music world but also left a profound impact on his fans and the industry as a whole. To understand the gravity of this loss, it is important to delve into the details of the last moments leading up to the fatal crash, the circumstances surrounding the accident, and the legacy he left behind. Otis Redding had just finished recording sessions for what would become his most iconic song, Sittin' on the Dock of the Bay, at Stax Records in Memphis, Tennessee. The song, characterized by its poignant lyrics and Redding's soulful delivery, marked a departure from his previous work and hinted at a new artistic direction. Buoyed by the success of his recent recordings and his burgeoning career, Redding was scheduled to perform at several venues, including a much-anticipated appearance in Madison, Wisconsin. On December 10, Redding and his band, the Bar-Kays, boarded a Beechcraft H-18 airplane bound for their next performance. The aircraft, piloted by Redding's manager, was a twin-engine plane suited for short regional flights. However, the weather conditions that day were far from ideal. A combination of heavy rain and dense fog blanketed the Midwest, creating a treacherous environment for flying. As the plane approached the Truax Field in Madison, the visibility worsened significantly. The pilot struggled to navigate through the adverse conditions, and communication with air traffic control became increasingly difficult. Just 4 miles from their destination, the aircraft encountered severe turbulence and rapidly descended. Despite attempts to regain control, the plane crashed into the icy waters of Lake Monona, plunging the passengers into chaos. The crash occurred at approximately 3:28 p.m. The impact was violent, and the aircraft quickly began to sink in the frigid lake. The situation was dire, with the freezing water temperatures adding to the urgency of the situation. Tragically, Otis Redding and 6 others, including members of the Bar-Kays, perished in the crash. The only survivor was Ben Cauley, the Bar-Kays trumpet player, who managed to escape the wreckage and cling to a seat cushion until he was rescued. News of the accident spread rapidly, sending shockwaves through the music community and beyond. Otis Redding was just 26 years old at the time of his death, and his career, though already influential, was still on the rise. The loss was felt deeply by his family, friends, and fans, as well as by the many artists who had been inspired by his work. In the aftermath of the crash, there were numerous investigations to determine the cause of the accident. The Civil Aeronautics Board, CAB, conducted a thorough inquiry and concluded that the crash was primarily due to pilot error exacerbated by the severe weather conditions. The report highlighted the challenges faced during the flight, including limited visibility and the pilot's difficulty in navigating the aircraft under such adverse circumstances. Otis Redding's death marked a significant moment in the history of soul music. His contributions to the genre were profound, and his influence can still be heard in the music of countless artists who followed in his footsteps. Songs like Respect, Try a Little Tenderness, and I've Been Loving You Too Long remain timeless classics, showcasing Redding's extraordinary talent and emotional depth. Sittin' on the Dock of the Bay, released posthumously, became his first and only #1 single on the Billboard Hot 100. The song's melancholic tone and introspective lyrics took on new meaning in the wake of Redding's death, resonating with listeners and solidifying his legacy as one of the greatest soul singers of all time. Beyond his musical achievements, Otis Redding was known for his humility, generosity, and commitment to his community. He was actively involved in various charitable endeavors and worked tirelessly to support up-and-coming artists. His tragic death left a void not only in the music industry but also in the lives of those who knew him personally. Redding's legacy has endured over the decades, with numerous tributes and honors commemorating his life and work. In 1989, he was posthumously inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, a testament to his lasting impact on the music world. His influence extends beyond soul music, with artists across genres citing him as an inspiration. The site of the crash in Lake Monona has also become a place of reflection and remembrance. Fans and admirers often visit the area to pay their respects to the legendary singer who left an indelible mark on the world through his music. Memorials and tributes have been erected in his honor, ensuring that his legacy continues to be celebrated by future generations. In commemorating Otis Redding, we celebrate not only his extraordinary talent but also his spirit and the joy he brought to millions through his music. His story is a poignant reminder of the fragility of life and the enduring power of art to transcend time and circumstance. Despite his untimely death, Otis Redding's voice continues to resonate, inspiring and uplifting listeners around the world. His contributions to music and culture remain as vital and impactful today as they were during his brief but brilliant career. The loss of Otis Redding was felt deeply across the world, not only because of his extraordinary talent but also because of the potential he still held at such a young age. His influence in the realms of soul and R&B was immense, and his untimely death left fans and fellow musicians wondering what further heights he could have reached. As the music industry and his fanbase mourned, they also began to reflect on the lasting contributions he had already made to the cultural landscape. Following his death, Otis Redding's legacy continued to grow. His music, characterized by its emotional intensity and raw power, remained influential. Artists across various genres, from soul and R&B to rock and hip-hop, have cited Redding as a significant influence on their work. His ability to convey deep emotion through his voice and lyrics has inspired countless musicians to strive for the same level of authenticity and passion in their own performances. One of the most significant posthumous recognitions of Redding's impact was the success of "Sittin' on the Dock of the Bay." Released just weeks after his death, the song topped the charts and became a defining moment in his career. Its melancholic melody and reflective lyrics struck a chord with listeners, who found new layers of meaning in the context of Redding's passing. The song's success brought his music to an even wider audience, ensuring that his voice would continue to be heard and appreciated by future generations. In addition to his musical legacy, Redding's philanthropic efforts and dedication to his community have continued to be remembered and celebrated. His family has played a crucial role in preserving and promoting his legacy. The Otis Redding Foundation, established by his widow Zelma Redding, aims to empower, enrich, and motivate young people through education and music. The foundation provides scholarships, music programs, and other educational opportunities, ensuring that Redding's commitment to giving back lives on. The annual Otis Redding Music Festival, held in his hometown of Macon, Georgia, also serves as a celebration of his life and work. The festival not only honors Redding's contributions to music but also showcases local talent and provides a platform for emerging artists. This event has become a beloved tradition for fans and serves as a testament to Redding's lasting influence on his community and the world of music. Otis Redding's impact on the civil rights movement and the broader cultural shifts of the 1960s should not be overlooked. As an African-American artist achieving significant success during a time of intense social change, Redding's career was emblematic of the broader struggles and triumphs of the era. His music often addressed themes of love, pain, and resilience, resonating with a generation that was fighting for equality and justice. In this way, Redding's work contributed to the soundtrack of the civil rights movement, providing both solace and inspiration to those who were striving for a better future. The influence of Redding's music has also permeated popular culture in various ways. His songs have been covered by numerous artists, each bringing their own interpretation to his timeless tracks. His music has been featured in films, television shows, and commercials, ensuring that new audiences continue to discover and appreciate his work. The distinctive sound of Redding's voice and his powerful delivery remain instantly recognizable, even to those who may not be familiar with his entire catalog. In academic circles, Redding's contributions to music have been the subject of extensive study and analysis. Scholars have examined his role in the development of soul music, his influence on subsequent artists, and the cultural significance of his work. This academic interest has helped to cement Redding's place in the pantheon of great American musicians, recognizing his achievements and exploring the broader impact of his career. Redding's influence is also evident in the ongoing efforts to preserve the history of soul music and the Southern music scene more broadly. Museums, historical societies, and music archives have worked to document and celebrate the rich musical heritage of artists like Redding. These efforts ensure that the stories and contributions of these artists are not forgotten, providing valuable context for understanding the evolution of American music. In the decades since his passing, Otis Redding's music has continued to inspire new generations of artists and listeners. His ability to convey profound emotion through his voice and his commitment to authenticity in his performances have set a standard for what it means to be a soul artist. As new musicians seek to make their mark on the industry, many look to Redding's example as a source of inspiration and guidance. Otis Redding's legacy is a testament to the enduring power of music to connect people across time and space. His songs continue to resonate with listeners, offering a glimpse into the heart and soul of a truly remarkable artist. While his life was tragically cut short, the impact of his work continues to be felt, ensuring that his voice will never be silenced. In remembering Otis Redding, we honor not only his extraordinary contributions to music but also the spirit of generosity, resilience, and passion that defined his life. His story serves as a reminder of the transformative power of art and the lasting impact that one individual can have on the world. As we continue to celebrate his legacy, we ensure that Otis Redding's influence will endure for generations to come, inspiring countless others to follow in his footsteps and pursue their own dreams with the same fervor and dedication.